Nei primi anni non avevamo la luce e neanche il telefono. Era molto difficile. Si soffriva spesso un po' di solitudine. La montagna ci ha insegnato tanto. Ogni piccola cosa era grande, era tanto.
La montagna è una scuola di vita, è una scuola di vita perché ci insegna a diventare consapevoli, anche se non vogliamo, di ciò che siamo e di ciò che possiamo fare.
Ho trovato l'equilibrio e ho vissuto felicemente. È una vita molto semplice.
L'equilibrio in montagna è tutto.
Ciao Lorenzo, grazie, a dopo.
My name is Bruno. I live in my camper van. And as you can tell from the amount of stuff I'm loading into a backpack, I'm a content creator. What is it? Well, I travel a lot and create photos and videos of my adventures to share them on social media. And today, I'm getting ready for a new day of shooting in the mountains with a bunch of other people. What you do not know is that I'm always late, and the rest of the crew is waiting for me.
Look, Bruno's coming.
Hey guys,
Come on, Bruno.
I know I'm always late.
Hurry up.
Are you ready?
Let's go.
The plan was to hike up the mountain, look for a cool spot, and create some photos and videos for our profiles. Oh, and we will stay at the hut for the night.
What a lovely day, guys.
Beautiful day, so perfect.
I have like too much stuff. Like camera, drones. Too much. It's so heavy.
I'm looking forward to the lake.
Oh yeah.
Is there a lake?
We can maybe have a swim.
We can swim later.
Maybe.
Really?
Saw some
Yeah.
pictures. It looks really beautiful.
Hi guys, welcome to Val di Sole.
Thank you.
That's
Nice to
Lorenzo,
see
our
you.
mountain guide.
Nice to meet you,
Hi.
Lorenzo.
Nice to meet you.
Great guys, are you ready to hike?
Yes.
Of course.
Let's go.
Always ready.
It's gonna do it.
Such amazing mountains.
It is.
Love them.
The team was finally complete. And if you're wondering how we all got together, well, social media is the answer.
Hi, I'm Gustavo, nature and adventure photographer and filmmaker based in Spain. Let's see, I do what I do on one hand to try to inspire people to enjoy and connect with our world, with our planet. And on the other hand, to show the world how beautiful our planet is and the urgent need to take care of it.
Sono Petra, abito circondata dalle montagne e proprio perché è un ambiente dove mi è sempre piaciuto vivere. La montagna per me è sempre stata una maestra silenziosa che mi ha accompagnata tutta la vita, silenziosa ma sempre presente nel mio cammino di crescita. Proprio per questo è sempre stato il mio sogno riuscire a crearne un lavoro.
My name is Sani, and I'm from the northern part of Finland. When I grew up, I was surrounded by lakes and forests, so the nature became the biggest source of my inspiration. During the winters, I love snowboarding above the Arctic Circle and sharing my adventures on social media. Since we only have tiny hills in Finland, I feel very grateful to be higher than 500 meters.
Okay, so we reached the spot. It was time to create.
Sono tanto felice di vederti qua su.
Buongiorno Hilda.
Buongiorno, ben arrivato, benissimo.
Molto bene.
Vedo voi, sono felice.
Oh, che bello. Bene, andiamo al calduccio.
Finally.
It's good like.
Did you know that Hilda, the hut keeper, has been living here for like 50 years?
You're kidding me?
I'm serious.
Really?
Yeah, it's a lot. Yeah, it is.
That's a lot of years.
Mi chiamo Hilda Trafoyer, ho 82 anni e vivo in questo rifugio dal 1970. Io a volte dico è la mia prima casa. Il rifugio è la mia prima casa perché mi è sempre piaciuto star qua. Mio padre ha costruito questo rifugio nell'anno 1952. La prima volta sono arrivata qui a 11 anni. Per 20 anni l'abbiamo gestito assieme a mio marito, poi lui dopo breve malattia se n'è andato nel 90 e dopo siamo andati avanti con i miei figli sempre. È stato molto difficile, molto complicato perché non c'era niente, non c'era quasi neanche l'acqua, non c'era un telefono. Non c'era modo di comunicare, erano tempi diversi di adesso, si soffriva spesso un po' di solitudine. È proprio stata la passione per la montagna, proprio la passione che ci ha fatto andare avanti qua. La montagna mi ha insegnato tanto, mi ha insegnato veramente tanto. Ogni cosa piccola, la sera quando ti siedi fuori dalla porta e vedi, cioè, bellissimo tutto. Forse per quello che poi ho continuato nella vita a gestire questo rifugio.
50 years, living in the same place, surrounded by the same mountains, waking up with the same view. It's so hard to imagine how different their life was. No internet, no social media, no ways to communicate with the rest of the world. Look at us, always connected, lost behind a monitor, tracking numbers, stats, running after a world that feels impossible to keep up with. Our job was almost over, and something came up to my mind.
Guys, I have an idea. Why don't we keep hiking tomorrow?
I was looking at the map before, and there's a trail that keeps going on from here. There's another mountain hut we can stay at, more mountaintops, a glacier. I think it's gonna be epic. Let's disconnect for a couple of days, leave our phones in the backpack, and just enjoy nature.
How far is the hike?
Well, let's see. I think we can do it. It doesn't look really hard.
If you want, I join you.
All right,
Let's do it.
Yeah.
So we let the night pass, surrounded by the deep silence of peaks and stars. And the next morning we were ready to embark on a new adventure, trying to leave our habits behind for a few days.
Hi guys, good morning.
Good morning, Lorenzo.
Did you sleep well?
Really well.
I always sleep
Yeah.
super well in mountain huts.
Yeah.
So,
That's true.
The goal of the day was to reach another hut, around 6 hours of hiking away. And to do that, we had to immerse in a wide valley with no internet or service, but with loads of mountains, rivers and lakes to free up our minds and finally have the time to deeply get to know each other.
I started sharing content on social media because I really wanted to have friends to snowboard with, especially girls. I was very fascinated about the Arctic nature, like the polar nights, long winters, and the northern lights. And I really wanted to show people how amazing our nature is. My social media content has been always about aesthetics. I really like nice looking videos. I like to watch them and I like to produce them. The nature has, I think it has always been the element. All of a sudden, all of the videos I shared went very viral and I got very anxious, because I was thinking that what I'm going to do with these people, and now I have to be online, I have to be present all the time. There were so many people following me and I didn't know what to do with them because it wasn't my intention to get so many followers. I was just doing it for fun. I just wasn't ready back then because I didn't think it will actually lead to something bigger.
I love hiking because I'm able to go where a lot of people can go, actually. When I go to the nature, I cannot disconnect. I'm all the time thinking about create content. I think social networks forces you many times to create something that you don't really like. When we do what the algorithm wants, we started to feel like really excited because we are growing, and we are growing in a bad way, you know? The numbers force you to keep uploading content all the time, and sometimes you get lost. I felt this burnout to be all the time thinking about what I should be creating, and it's really easy to lose your way. It's so important to stop, take a break, and try to disconnect, but really disconnect, you know? Like, turn off your cell phone, turn off your content creation mind, and try to enjoy the present moment. And when you come back, I think you're gonna be like really focused on what you wanna create.
Facevo fatica a capire cos'era lavoro e cos'era invece tempo libero. perché fai fatica a capire quando devi, stopparti, perché pensi sempre che devi lavorare costantemente, vuoi sempre portare nuovi contenuti, devi sempre fare, non c'è mai un momento di stop. È un mondo così veloce, in costante movimento e cambiamento, che se non stai aggiornato rischi che ti buttano fuori.
The clouds are moving so fast.
Yeah.
I can feel the drops already.
Weather is changing faster than expected, so the sooner we go to the hut, the better.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Totally agree.
Da sempre i miei genitori hanno portato me e i miei fratelli in montagna a camminare. Mi ricordo proprio che ci svegliavano all'alba, il fine settimana, invece di andare a fare cose normali come i nostri amici, come di routine, cima da raggiungere. Da piccola non capivo il perché, mi ricordo le lamentele anche lungo il cammino. Una volta però arrivata sulle cime di queste montagne, mi ricordo che stavo bene, ero felice. Non avevo ancora bene in chiaro cosa fosse questa sensazione di benessere, perché ero una bambina e semplicemente ero lì in mezzo alla natura. Mi sono accorta che negli anni questo stile di vita mi ha fatto capire che nella vita nulla si ottiene senza fare fatica. Passo dopo passo, fatica dopo fatica, pianto dopo pianto, ma ci arrivi in cima. E una volta arrivata su vedrai che tutta la fatica fatta verrà ripagata.
We made it to the highest point of the day, but we couldn't stop. Nature was doing what it does best. Change. It was getting windy and looked like rain was coming.
And the hut should be somewhere over there, right?
Yeah, the hut is down there, close to the river.
Oh
Oh, yeah, I think I can see it. Yeah.
You feel so small while walking on a ridge, above endless valleys and with clouds going around so quickly. You're focused on simple but important things. There's no time for distractions. And after a long day, we reached the hut.
It was such a long way.
Wow, so nice here.
A little bit wet, actually.
Yeah, hungry.
It was quite late when we arrived. Another day in the mountains was about to end. Light was fading, and it soon got dark.
Stars are coming out.
Well, guys, it's been amazing, but I think we have to go to sleep.
Yeah, I think so too. Early wake up tomorrow.
Yep.
Let's do it.
We wanted to look at things with a different light, experience something special, just for ourselves, and get in contact with nature like most of us never did before. So at 3 a.m., in the middle of the night, we started to hike, following each other's headlamp.
Mi ricordo proprio che parlavamo poco e tutti quanti stavamo con noi stessi e la natura attorno a noi.
We have polar nights in Finland, so I'm used to hiking and living in the dark. Hiking especially is such a magical and a peaceful thing to do. When the headlamp lights up your way and when your feet are touching the rocks and you only hear your breath, those are the smallest and the simplest ways to feel better. I love the moment on the mountains before the sunrise. you know, when you see the pink color on the horizon.
Our goal was in sight, the sun just behind the mountains. And after 3 long hours of non-stop hiking, we made it to the summit just in time for the show to begin.
All right. Incredible.
It's so hard to explain what looking at such a majestic scene feels like. We were watching the world wake up, and all we could do was to stare, silently, while nature was displaying its most incredible movie for us. We were doing nothing, yet we felt fulfilled.
È arrivata questa luce, un rosso intenso, questo sole sbucare dalle montagne, è stato emozionante.
I realized that my photos and my videos could make people connect with our planet and be present and enjoy the moment. You press a button and that's it.
This is insane. Have you seen those layers?
Yeah, man. It's just amazing.
And from the highest point, where everything is so beautiful and problems feel so small and meaningless, it was time to make our way down. And we found ourselves crossing a glacier.
Hey, Lorenzo, I have a question.
Tell me,
Why are we walking on a glacier without any rope?
we are on the Kaiser Glacier, and basically this is a dead glacier. Does it mean that it's melting slowly and does not move anymore? So there's no crevasses here. And so with this condition, we can walk in without rope.
So sad.
It's really sad.
Kaiser Glacier is one of the most studied glaciers in the entire Alps. It has been tracked since the 60s, and especially in the last decades it lost most of its original size, and will probably disappear in about 30 years. Things are changing, and especially what we thought it was forever, it is not.
Walking on Death Glacier made me feel so bad because we are seeing what we are doing with our planet, and it's super, super sad. The scientists has been trying to explain us what was happening since decades. And now we're seeing the facts.
If this happened a few years ago, what's gonna happen after 10 years? It's a really scary thing to think about, actually.
I realized that my mission as creator and as a kind of activist is go to these places and try to show what is happening to the people that are not able to see it with their own eyes. When people love something, people want to take care of it.
And just like any adventure, there's always a time to go back. Back to the valley. Back to our jobs. Back to a world we almost forgot about. What a weird feeling. It's so easy to get used to those wide and timeless spaces, while finding a balance with a rhythm that doesn't always match our needs takes a lot more effort.
Guys, we're back.
Someone choose to stay up there, like Lorenzo and Hilda, while others are going back to share the value of those moments with a deeper awareness than before. Trying to make social media our power, our chance to make a difference, and not our jail.
Nature is a very liberating place to be. For me, it's very important to take time for myself, to have a good mental health while doing social media. I'm more conscious about what I'm doing. And I know the balance now between online and offline.
About myself, well, I will try to find a balance in a world designed to drag you in. And when I'll feel lost and helpless, I will think of those rivers, lakes, and glaciers, and all the stories trapped in those valleys that still need to be discovered and shared. This is not the end of the journey, but I'm sure it's just the beginning.